I thought I might tell you about what's going to happen next. Recent events have served to purge the Eldarians' ill feelings, and we now also enjoy friendship with EN2. We intend to foster fine relationships, compensating each other for the areas in which we lack. And of course, we intend to support the Eldarians' emigration efforts completely. Currently, the best option for their emigration appears to be Lemurus.
In the distant past, our ancestors spoke of a utopia that we have long yearned to locate, a planet of paradise known as Lemuria. Not long ago, a coordinate signal arrived from our ancestors thousands of years old. We discovered that those coordinates matched Lemurus exactly, and that our ancestors who disappeared into space long ago were the progenitors of the people of Lemurus. Together with our own flesh and blood brethren, we will use Eldarian technology to build a wonderful planet.
The missing procedure was suppressed only through the cooperation of both Earthlings and Eldarians. X offers thanks and wishes to continue cultural exchange. Of course, certain limits will have to be set.
Earthlings, Eldarians, Morphus, people of Lemurus and Roke. Indeed, all the intelligent life forms we are sure to encounter. I'm certain we will be able to join hands with them. As we will be continuing to explore undeveloped planets, your experiences will be invaluable. In the hopes of building a better future for us all, I would like to formally request your cooperation.
We can't do that, sir.
And might I ask why not?
Back when we first landed on Lemurus, the people living there, they referred to us as gods. And naturally, as gods, they clung to us. They truly believed we would grant them happiness. Don't you think that resembles the way the Cardianon revered the Grigori as their epiphanies of guidance?
I have to agree. It is indeed similar.
In the end, the Cardianon were destroyed by the very powers granted to them by the Grigori they worshipped. Another planet, one very similar to Earth, was the same. Provided with technology beyond their understanding, they became intoxicated and chose to walk the path of their own destruction.
Edge.
In all probability, we'll continue to set foot on many more distant planets. But some of them will still have young civilizations. If we were to extend our hands to them, it would mean their evolution would cease to be their own. It would cease to be rightful. It would be warped evolution. We would be forcing futures on those planets that they would otherwise have no way of choosing on their own. If we continue our space exploration irresponsibly, we ourselves will be no different from the Grigori. We'll become like the missing procedure, entities that would cause the entire universe to collapse.
I do understand your point of view, Mr. Maverick. However, we are nothing like the Grigori. If we guide these peoples toward proper evolution, our universe will more rapidly become hospitable. Wouldn't that be the best future for all concerned?
Even so, I believe that the walking of one's own path is rightful evolution, not being nudged from an outside source.
Mr. Maverick.
Taking evolution simply handed to you is easy. But if I were to acknowledge that, I would never be able to face Phase again. All he wanted was to protect everything. That's why he craved that immense power. He had a just heart, a kind heart. But the power was simply too immense and distorted even his kindness. I ceased to believe in him. But even so, in the end, he understood me. He accepted me. And most of all, he saved me. That is why this is the one thing I cannot allow. I won't let those last moments we spent together go to waste.
When we Eldarians emigrate to Lemurus, we will abandon our civilization and all our technology. I promise you.
What?
Mr. Gagon, you can't.
It's all right. If our brother accepted your decision, we can have no complaints. We will begin on Lemurus anew.
Well, it is sudden evolution which stimulates the missing procedure. Yes, it is certainly possible we could become the source of that. Very well. EN2 will remain hidden in space, and we shall continue to observe the missing procedure as well.
Giotto! Are you absolutely sure?
Of course, it's not a problem. You know, X is rather fond of you.
I suppose it would be somewhat puerile for me to continue to persist here.
Commander.
Very well. We will no longer seek technological assistance from the Eldarians or EN2.